Okay, I have not uploaded in a very long time. About 8 days now. I don't know how any of you guys feel about the pictures and shit that I throw up on screen. I just had to throw gameplay over this video because I have work soon and I haven't uploaded in a really long time, and I'm trying to get this video out quickly. So I don't have the time to sit down for like 2 hours to throw all that shit up there. I've just been super lazy for some reason. Like I haven't wanted to really do much editing, and I haven't even had too much work this week. So basically, past 2 weeks have been pretty good for me. There are 2 people that I've become significantly close with, and that makes me feel a lot better because for the longest time, I kind of just had a bunch of friends, none of them that I was particularly close with and that I could actually trust, but now I do. The thing is, pretty soon when they graduate from high school, I'm gonna be all alone. That's gonna suck. I don't gotta worry about that for like another year and a half. Like, we'll still be friends, but just they're not gonna be in high school anymore, and it's gonna feel weird. My Spanish class today, we were doing this thing where we all get in a group, and someone in our group would take the whiteboard and go stand up in front of the classroom, and they turn around, and then the teacher would say a word in Spanish, and then you had to translate it on the whiteboard and turn around and show it to her. Some kid in his group went up there, and when she asked him to turn around, his board said, "Your mom gay." Pretty much sums up my Spanish class. I don't know if I mentioned this in an earlier video, but we had Flavin in Spanish, and I had to go sing in front of a crowd of people, and my group sucked ass. Like, we were awful, and I knew I was gonna look bad anyways, so I tried my hardest, and it was weird, and it was bad, and I'm pretty convinced that we were the worst Flavin group, especially after the night show. When I had to work the night show up in the booth, the other performers looked great, but they were all Spanish too, but still, they all looked really good. I also had Fago for the very first time in the past few weeks, and I like it a lot. It's nice to actually have friends I'm close with now, because instead of staying at home all day and doing nothing, I've been going out with my friends and getting food, and it's been nice because for the longest time I was pretty lonely. So I'm still waiting on my first paycheck to come in. Me and Lance are not for sure when they're supposed to come in. He says he thinks that they usually come in around the time that the teachers get paid, which is in like either this week or next week. So I'm not for sure. I'm just waiting for that first paycheck because I need some pocket money, and I owe my mom like $40 from buying shit. Lance also bought a Nintendo Switch. He traded in a bunch of, he had an Xbox One, his Wii U, a bunch of games for it, and he didn't use them, so we turned them in because he has a PC. So like, what's the point of having, he had a PS4 and an Xbox One, so what's the point of having 2 consoles if you have a PC? So he just got rid of one of them, and he bought a Nintendo Switch because I have one. I let him play on it, and he really liked it, and he bought Minecraft. So the past 2 nights I've been up to like 11 playing Minecraft. Yes, I bought Minecraft for the Nintendo Switch, and now I can say that I own Minecraft on every device. I'm counting the PS3 as a console. I haven't bought it for every console, but I have the console version. At this point, I'm trying to figure out what book I'm going to read next. I'm about to order the Nicholas Flamel book, the very last one, called The Enchantress, and I've been thinking about reading this book called Everything Everything. My friend showed it to me, and from what I read on the back and what he told me, it sounds pretty interesting. It's about a kid or a girl who's like, she's like allergic to outside. I don't know how you're allergic to outside, but it still sounds interesting, and I think it's only 300 pages, so I'll just read it. Also, I want to read some more realistic fiction. The past 2 years, I've read a lot of fantasy, including Harry Potter and Nicholas Flamel. Probably read some realistic fiction. There are a few girls in specific in my math class, and I know they're watching this video, and for some reason, they always want me to shout them out. I don't really know why. Like, my YouTube channel, there's nothing special about it. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy here. I'm kind of just sitting here, sucking on a lollipop while talking into a microphone. Like, anyone can do this. Anyone can sit down and talk in front of a microphone. So, I did something pretty slick a few days ago, last week. I got some girl's Snapchat, and I didn't even realize how slick I was about it until I was midway through the conversation. Like, I'm not talking to her because it wouldn't work out. I thought it might, but then I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna not. During the last choir concert, I didn't know she was in choir, so I went up to her and I talked to her. I told her a stupid joke, and then I said, hey, I think I have you added on Snapchat. I'm not for sure. And I went to go search her name, and then she put it in for me. And I didn't even do that on purpose. Like, I didn't come down there with the intent to do that, and I kind of just did it. So one day, me and Lance got Fago, and when he dropped me back off after work that night, I forgot to get it out of his car, and I left it in his car, right? So the next day when he picked me back up for work, I got in his car, and I took a sip of my Fago, and I said, Lance, why does this Fago taste like earth? And he's like, what? And I said, it's flat, just like the earth. I mean, it's not funny when I tell on here, but like, if you could see me in real life doing my hand motions and antics, it would be pretty funny, probably. Also, to the girls who want the shout out, hi, I'm not gonna say your names because I don't know if you're okay with that. I'm gonna go eat some food. Good night.